Boom! What's up, fellas?
And what up, everybody, and a warm evening to all of you all. This is Joel, your boy, and my brother Faris.
Right, Faris, yes. Faris
Yes,
here.
Faris, entertaining you and greeting you with the United All Again United episode on a Monday night. Once again,
Second one there.
we are back here. Yeah, second one. And guess what, fellas? Many a times we were actually thinking, right, Faris, that okay, United is going to lose, and then we're going to have another sad show on a Monday. But guess what? Second week running, United did the unthinkable, and we are back on a Monday, smiling, being happy, cloud nine. Faris, tell me about it, bro. I mean, being a Liverpool fan yourself, you hate to see United fans smiling, especially that it is me. Fun fact to those that's watching, all right, 10 years ago, I think 10 years, yeah, bro, 10 years ago,
10 years
Faris
ago,
is my BMT buddy. 10 years later, we are still getting on with it, entering each other.
The banter never stops, bro. The
banter never stops. Banter never stops. Like you said, man, it's always United in the talking point. I mean, they are the bloody highlight. They are the highlight always. And Faris, we are here to actually tell the entire crowd, welcome to the show. We are going to have a cracking show tonight. All right, we're going to review the West Ham game. We're going to do a little fun and maybe it's a little nice game for the guests involved. All right, we will have the meme of the week. And this time it's a different player and the player on focus. So it's going to be interesting. But before that, Faris, would you want to tell the millions out there watching what should they do before we even kickstart and bring in our guests?
So why not you guys just like, share, and subscribe to our Napshot Studios, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are also on Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah, soon we are going to go on TikTok.
Ooh, that's your favorite, right?
Yeah, and you know what? If you know what's trending on TikTok now?
What?
You know the taxi driver?
What happened? I don't know. Talk to
me. Then after that, I thought I was scrolling. Then I was thinking to myself, Ole will say this to Anthony Martial, bro. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This
One
is
time
hilarious.
okay. Two time okay. Cannot. Three time also cannot.
We're going to keep these emotions. We're going to keep these emotions of Anthony Martial towards probably the third segment of today, and it's going to blow because people out there definitely knows how I hate the French connection in United. All right, but guys, before we even bring in the guests, something to all the guests and something to all the audience and to me as well. The headline and the tagline for today's show. Lesson learned. Never ever write the devil off. You never know what they ever do, bro. Previously, we were actually expecting which team is going to turn up for games. But these days, we are going to be thinking which team is going to turn up for which half. And you won't know. Life of a United fan, Faris. But you know
really a battle of two halves, bro.
It's a battle of two halves. You could not have said it better. And with that, Faris, shall we bring in our guests? All right, we have three lovely guests who are going to endure tonight's show with us today, with me and Faris, and we are going to be questioning their loyalty to United, to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and we're going to see how far they are going to take this. All right, Faris, shall we bring them in, Faris? Let's go, people out there. We have Ted in the house, we have Ayman in the house, and people, last but not least, the guy who won the prize last week, Amir, also known as Maticino. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. It's such an honor.
I want to ask you a question, Amir. How do you know your Thomas Kuszczak?
Sorry?
How do you know? How do you know the player? When do you find out?
Because to be honest, I play football, then I play as a keeper. So I sometimes look at him. So yeah.
Ooh, you must be somebody playing as a keeper.
Hopefully not like Massimo Taibi.
Oh my goodness. All right, and we have a debutant. Ted, welcome on show, Ted. How are you feeling? How are you doing today?
Oh, good, man. I think the win has really been giving me confidence. But, we're still talking about second halves. I wish for all games it will be played on second halves.
If only we can play away from home all the time and play that just the remaining second half, 45 minutes, that will be a bliss this season, man. Like a real bliss. All right. Thank you so much for coming on board, Ted. And Ayman, another familiar face. He was on board last week as a debutant, and he is coming back to a second show to kill Faris again. And he's trying to challenge me as well. So Ayman, welcome on board again. How are you feeling today, Ayman? You feeling all pumped up, ready to go?
To be honest, a bit tired because it has been a very, very busy weekend for me. But when Faris is here, it's gonna be lovely, right? It's gonna be vibes all around, especially with the results. So let's kick the show off.
Faris, Ayman was saying that he was a bit tired. I want to ask him this. Ayman, are you tired of supporting United?
No, never. No. Although I would love to forget. I would love to forget all the memories about the first 45 minutes of the weekend's game. I don't know.
Faris, we love to forget the first 45 minutes. But what is a show without talking about the first 45 minutes of the West Ham game? I mean, fellas, looking at the West Ham game, that was a real roller coaster ride if you look at it. All right? I think away from home, we have been coming back throughout the entire season. And the thing is, the first 10 minutes, we are not too bad. And then it gets worse, it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets to horrendously shitty performance in the first 45 minutes. And we are nowhere in. And the thing is, second half, out of nowhere, the demons of Madrid and Barcelona just blesses upon them, the players, and they all just turn into Ramos, Xavi, Raul, Casillas, and boom, we just got 3 goals out of nowhere. Ted, I'm going to go with you, all right? I'm going to ask you a very logical question because I was blowing up at halftime. When you were at halftime, when the game was at halftime, did you feel like, let's go, switch off the TV, I'm done and dusted, I'm out of this place?
Yeah, practically, I think at the 30th minute, I'm just like, what is Ole thinking about, man? I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm going to have a bad night. And then, being a Manchester United fan, sometimes you just like, I don't want to watch it, but you just can't, you got to press on, you just want to watch it. And then the miracle happens.
Oh, that is ultimately the miracle of the year, I would say. I mean, unfortunately, it has to be. Ayman, I'm going to ask you something very, very critical at the moment. Halftime, like what Ted says, what the hell is Ole doing? To make things worse, what the hell was he taking to even support Cavani and VDB, keeping the beloved French connection in the game? What were you thinking? I want to know your thoughts, buddy. What were you thinking at the point of time? Your thoughts going on like, okay, are we not watching a United game or am I watching some other United game? What is happening? What were your thoughts? Gather it for me, bro.
Back then, I'm still trying to process. I'm still trying to collect myself from all of the confusion because I'm very much confused. Like Martial has been like, as we all know, has been like horrendous, but he's still in the game for God knows what reason. He took out our true number 9, but he brings on his most, should I say, the best 2 players, which he has been relying on so much, Bruno and Rashford, and then they just changed the game. Like it's a 2-man team at the moment. I don't know what is actually happening. Really.
It is what it is, yeah, Faris. I mean, conceding a goal and then we're coming back again, conceding a goal and coming back again. I think Faris have something burning. He just wants to ask you this: the comeback. Faris, go for it, bro.
What do you think about the comeback, man? Second half. To be honest, I fell asleep at halftime. I was thinking that, it's going to be a good content for the show. But when I wake up Sunday morning, and I saw 90 plus texts on my WhatsApp. So, what do you all think of the comeback? The away comeback kings, as you all been labeled as.
Go for it, Amir.
Yeah, Amir, go for it, man.
To be honest, I didn't expect it to be like this. I thought we're gonna lead by before halftime, like maybe 2-0. That's my prediction.
Wow.
Then when Thomas Suchek scored that goal, and my friend start to WhatsApp us in a group, because I have some Liverpool fans, so then they were laughing at me. They say that your 2-0 goal win, all that thing. Then I'm like, at the age of switching off the TV actually. But then I just told my friend, "Never mind, I just watch." I mean, it's gonna start soon again. Then I tell them, if we get a comeback, then it's gonna be a miracle, and then
Exactly. If we come back, the respect better be louder than the disrespect shown to United fans. This has been a phrase been doing on all around Twitter and social media. Even to some of my friends, they were also doing it to us as well. So, Ted, I'm going to give it to you. You're going to start the ball rolling for this. When that 3-2 happened, all right, that first goal, Pogba hit it, that screamer, did you think, okay, boom, we are coming back from this?
Not really.
Oh.
Because the pace doesn't feel like it's going to be like a great comeback. So I think later on, after say 5 to 10 minutes of it, when we see more of Bruno, I would call it the Bruno effect, because it's more like when Bruno comes down, he kind of the kind of sees that he can bring, he brings the whole pitch alive. That's when I started to feel like, oh man, there's going to be some hope. There's going to be some hope. Yeah, but if you were asking me that just for that one that goes in, still pretty unsure.
Yep, true. Ayman, all right. It just turns out to be a goal whereby VAR couldn't decide.
Yeah.
They're just clueless whether or not it's goal or not. But we're not going to debate whether or not it's a goal or not a goal. I'm not going to take away the fact that it was a beautiful goal scored. All right, that particularly sparked the entire massacre of West Ham. All right, we were on a roll. After that, the 45 minutes was on a roll. All right, but do you think it's going to be healthy? We need a goal to concede, and then we start to play well. I mean, Ayman, I'm going to put you this, Ayman. Teams like West Ham, we can do it. Teams like Southampton, we can do it. I'm going to throw the champions into it. If a team like Liverpool comes into Old Trafford, a team like, we go into Anfield, an away record that we hold, kings of away that we have called ourselves, particularly utter rubbish, which I call, all right? And some of the fellas have already told me to give some respect to it, which I find it utter bullshit as well, all right?
Kings of away coming to Kings of Europe.
Yeah, I mean, we are good in a way, all right? If we were to go to Anfield and we are 2-0 down, all right? Okay, I'm not going to give you the score. If we go to Anfield, all right, and we turn up in the first half like that, do you think we will get massacred?
Okay, so the fact is that the first half we didn't play that badly actually. To be honest, like we have clear-cut chances where somehow we didn't score, and the goal was actually against the run of play, and then West Ham just ran away since the goal came in. So maybe I don't know whether we really need to concede a goal before we can finally play better football. Like I see one comment in there say United should actually score an own goal at the first minute just to activate the comeback genes. I don't know about that, but going up against a good team, like let's say we're going to Leipzig and then going to City, right?
Yep.
I don't think we can come in with this kind of mentality, and that's why there's the tactical change a little bit just before the game to leave out Bruno and Rashford just to rest them for the two big games. But it becomes so hard to control without these two. Even with these two, we still managed to concede first. So I don't actually know where the problem is. Where in which that maybe Ole just activated this kind of mode when we concede. He knows that if we lose, then I might just get kicked out, and then somehow brings in the second win to all the players.
I think Ayman, you're getting the point. But it leads to my other question for Amir. Ayman actually said a very good point. When we are a goal down, that's when Ole starts to think, shit, my job is on the line at the moment. I've got to do something about it. I've got to turn this around. All right? I'm going to not talk about let's keep Bruno and Rashford out of this topic. All right, we're gonna go straight into the performance of Pogba. All right, and the one guy whose hype has been over the top, over the sky, the limit, whatever you call it. That boy has been hyped more than anything else in the world. If you were to compare him and the 7 wonder of the worlds, all right, Pogba will probably win it all, guys. Pogba will definitely probably win it. All right, I'm going to pose this question to you. All right, Pogba, what do you think of his performance in the first half?
For me, I think because generally I just hate that guy. So I mean, it's a bit biased if I say that I just don't like the way he play. But then second half, when he scored that goal, I'm like, maybe we should give him another chance. You know, to prove maybe haters wrong or fans wrong that he's still valid in the squad and he can fight for the position that he's playing.
True enough. I mean, it is what it is, whereby Paul Pogba's performance is that shambolic, whereby it just got me real irritated, guys. And I was hot at halftime,
Yes.
all right? And the fun fact to all those is watching outside, guys, all right? Before even the show started, when I said the word Paul Pogba and another French connexion, all right, Ted literally just went, yeah, I hate that too, boys, all right? The hatred for this player is really, really that high. Ted, Pogba came on second half, all right, with a positive performance. He even scored the goal. But the question that I want to ask you is, does the goal alone takes off the entire performance of the shambolic performance he had throughout the game?
I think the answer is a clear no for me.
Go for it.
Yeah, possibly because I feel the tag that, how much we are paying for him is just way too high for him to just be performing slightly better on his second half than he was playing on the first half, right? Because when we take a look at the first half itself, it's like the ball is going here and there, just not passing beyond the meets, and then I just felt like it's very horrible. I mean, I can't be expecting this from Pogba with the price tag that he's on, considerably, right? Like if you think about it, Bruno is just half the price.
Half the price. Oh my goodness. I hope that we didn't even buy him though. I mean, the kind of performance whereby first half you just gone entirely missing, and then second half you pop in by the goal. All right, you spark the entire comeback, and everyone is praising you as the Messiah to have sparked the entire comeback, and then we won West Ham. I think this was just disgusting. I've seen a few tweets, I've seen a few comments whereby they're telling me that Pogba had one of the best performances, had one of the best games in his career in that 45 minutes. Or I've seen some of the comments whereby they said after the goal went in, Pogba orchestrated the entire midfield. Is that even possibly being said? He orchestrated the entire midfield after the goal.
I don't think so. Like if you want to say that's the best Pogba performance, perhaps like in his career, maybe like it's a big no because we've seen him at Juventus. In a United shirt, I don't think so as well. Yes, the goal sparked the comeback, but it wasn't him who controlled the mid. Like you see some of the changes as well, like the changes very late on as well. I think Mata as well, right? Yeah.
Yep. Juan Mata.
Yeah. I think he was the one orchestrating the midfield instead. And that's how like all the through balls coming in, all the like a very relaxed gameplay, but a very direct one at that. I don't think it was Pogba. I know all the praises should be coming to him because let's be honest, we didn't give him that much love over the past few months, I believe so. Like surely from Joel and Ted as well. But I think like after not giving him that much love, we cannot like overestimate his performance as well. Like that one goal is world class. Yes, it's a very, very world class goal, but I don't think that after that he has been in the game as much as everyone else have been. Like Rashford has been absolutely lively, for instance. Like Greenwood is first touch for the third goal as well. So it's very unfair to the other players in which yes, Pogba did spark, but he
Yep,
didn't
definitely.
shine so much just after that.
Speaking of shine, the only players that shine for us is the names are there, Bruno and Rashford, and there's one more fella as well. All these goals, Faris, when these two fellas came on board, all right, Bruno and Rashford onto the game, I was still feeling a little skeptical. Like, I mean, come on, West Ham started and ended the first half with a bang, all right, and I really thought we were going to get hammered once again. Probably another round of Tottenham doing it again to us. But the thing is, these two boys with another addition, all these goal, Mata, Amir, when that goal went in, Greenwood 2-2, did you think maybe or not, okay, here we go, we can get a chance to actually try to get the winner? But in your heart, when Bruno and Rashford came on board, you thought, okay, let's go, maybe we can try to get the comeback on?
To be honest, I say not really, but then I'm quite happy that Solskjaer finally sub in the players. I mean, not at the later timing, really after half time, 45 minutes to let them play. So when I see their performance, I think for me, Rashford is the man, if you ask me, that he really the way he play, and Bruno.
Interestingly, that you say that Rashford is the man, Amir. But I'm gonna actually tell you off in a very minute, whereby you say Rashford were really good in second half. But remember that one particular moment where he had a one-on-one situation and he hit the pole.
Yes.
All right, he should have buried that. Top notch. He should have buried that by right. I mean, a player of his quality, he should have buried that. This goes back to the time whereby we are always not taking our chances. Ted, if that have not went in, let's just say Rashford misses the one-on-one again. Then again, where do we go from here? We are always, like the game against PSG, we had numerous chances. I don't want to name the player that missed the chance. All right. And now it's Rashford. All right. Where do we go from here, Ted? I just want to know your views on this.
I think for Rashford, he needs rest, I feel, because, previous game, he was sub out because of injury. So for me itself, I have like a soft spot for him because when he's there, he's really all the way there. It's just going, his work rate is there. So for me, I felt like, this is just a one-off incident. I don't think that I will see that often as as compared to seeing some other players making such mistakes, you see.
It is football, right, Ayman? It is football. You know it best. Ted as well. She just said it, could not have said it any better. All right. The impact of Bruno and Rashford really sparked everything. All right. This really goes on to show, like Faris, no Bruno, no United. No United, no Bruno. I mean, I know there's a saying whereby no player is bigger than a club. But at the rate that we are going, Faris, tak ada Bruno, tak ada United here. Like, it's that's game over. And sometimes Bruno is playing and we are still shit. So previously, like I've mentioned at the start of the game, whereby previously we always expect the unexpected, whereby which United team is going to turn up, Ayman. But these days, after the West Ham game, it seems like I've got to think which team is going to turn up in either halves. There's such a dilemma that we're going
the whole
through.
game, right?
Oh my goodness. I mean, we can't do that for the whole game. Definitely not. We can't do that for the whole game. But the thing is, these two boys actually really, really hit on really well. They actually sparked the entire debate that without Bruno, possibly without Rashford, I think United is done and dusted because we have a number 9, which we will go to there later, all right, who is just really, really horrendous up front.
Your best player. Your favorite
player.
Player.
It seems like my favorite player. I mean, at the moment, yeah, it's very of my favorite player. But guys, before we even go on to the next two topics, the comment section is buzzing right now. I don't know why, but you guys have a lot of fans, though. Let's hit it up from the first one. And asking Dino, yep, here comes all the fellas who are trying to slay me because of my halftime Facebook post. But fellas, I did not delete it. I still kept it. Or I still kept it.
Okay. Can we see the post?
We'll see during the meme section. We'll get to you guys there. All right.
That'll be good.
But yeah, we'll get to that. All right, Tristan. Yes, never read them off like you did. Didn't age well. Yeah, definitely. And hey Jude, what's up, man? Sis. Hey Jude, well, it's a Liverpool fan, but then he's always going to be back here. And the mayor, Ayman is back at it again. And,
Hello, Mayor.
and Ayman himself actually commented, hello and yo. All right. Oh, we have a solid comment there. The Jekyll and Hyde team, therefore, yep, definitely. That performance was just up and down. But you can imagine going out and losing to Leipzig in the last crucial Champions League match before Man City awaits. City have not fired on all cylinders this season yet. They may well do this weekend. Hold your thoughts, Victor. We will get to the City and possibly the RB Leipzig game towards the end. We're just going through more comment sections coming in. Like just Tristan has said, I think we need to really, really do this. But the thing is, I don't want any other players to score but the goalkeeper. Fellas, imagine 38 games and Dean Henderson were to score or De Gea were to score 38 own goals. Would that actually bring up the number like they actually scored the highest? The only keeper in the history of world football to score 38 own goals, man. I mean, it's just...
Joel. I think you guys don't need to do that because you are Man United. You know, if you want to concede goals, just concede corners. Because as per Tristan Lowe, your zonal marking sucks. So let's stop talking about your goals, your comeback, blah blah blah. What about West Ham's goal? What about Thomas Soucek? Nobody marked him to far post. What about that? What do you guys think about that? Can you guys afford to do that kind of defending against the big clubs like the excellent Liverpool,
Mighty Gunners?
The Mighty Gunners.
Mighty Gunners, by the way. They beat us.
Chelsea and Man City, you know. Can you guys afford to have this kind of defending?
Go for it, Amir.
Amir, go for it.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Do you think that United can afford this kind of silly mistakes like your zonal marking in corners, in set pieces during a match against the big boys?
No. Clear-cut answer is no, because, okay, for example, if we concede against Liverpool, you know, we already see how Liverpool play. They got their front three is really solid. They have Mane, Salah, Firmino.
It's a front four now, bro. It's a front four.
Front four.
It's a front four now. Yeah.
I don't really know what Liverpool that much. So, but I must say it's very dangerous, lah. Not saying conceding against the big club, lah. Maybe if we concede against club like West Brom or something, underdog team, it's quite scary also. I mean, we do not man mark, like I'll say the goal that Thomas Soucek scored, nobody is marking him. So I just don't understand how he is scored a free man there, then he can make a run to it for the ball.
Okay, fair enough. Ayman, speaking of which, of zonal marking, I think Ted and Ayman, you guys actually joining those the importance of man marking together. Amir, it's just a basic football defending. It's in corners. I mean, you just want to man mark the players. You have more players to man mark because definitely the entire opponent, all right, will not want to flood. They're probably just sending about two of their tallest defenders, two of their midfielders, possibly one striker and one midfielder hanging at the outside the penalty box just to get in the rebound. But we decided to go with the zonal marking.
All over again,
Ayman. Talk to me through, Ayman. I mean, why zonal marking? This actually boils down to coaching. It boils down to Ole always again to say that, hey, it's not getting into it. And why are we doing zonal marking?
Wait, who are you giving this to?
Going to it, Ayman. Go for it. You can hit it.
Oh, okay. Well, first off, I don't know why, because West Ham has been scoring corners like that all the time. Like they will just send it to the near post and then flick it to someone who's hopefully making the run at the far post, where usually it is unmarked. Usually there's no cover over there. So if you're not going to do man marking, hopeless defending. And I do not know the reasoning or the justification behind not having any like video coaching, video analysis on your opponents before the game, because we conceded to Southampton. Before that, we conceded to Southampton exactly the same type of goals where Jan Bednarek loves to run in near post and make the flick on because Ward-Prowse has like a rocket in his boot in his corner kicks. Like in West Ham as well, they have been scoring corners like that like a lot of times, and we just fell to the same trick as the others. So it comes down to the coaching, whereby the philosophy is always there and it doesn't work most of the time. But even if we do man marking, we ended up man marking our own players, isn't it?
Yep. That came about it, definitely.
So yeah, so I think there should be like a specific way of defending corners, because most of the mid-table teams or maybe the lower tier teams, they love to go for the things they know in set pieces. Whether they go for the near post, whether they go for the flick-ons, whether they go to just that one target man in the box. So maybe that, but going up against the bigger teams, maybe we need to master the art of man marking a little bit, as long as Maguire didn't actually mark Lindelof, for instance.
Yeah.
It is what it is. See, Ted, we're just going to sidetrack it a little bit and go back to Paul Pogba, because this comment is really, really buzzing. Thank you, Tristan, for chiming in with the comment. Paul Pogba carried this United team to Europa League glory. Give him a break. He has already come out to mention how he doesn't feel great physically due to COVID and his ankle. To say he has never performed in a United shirt, you guys are straight up reaching. Ted, I'm going to give this to you. I know you know Tristan very well, so I'm going to give you the chance to actually slay him down or agree with him. Either way, it's up to you.
Okay, so to Tristan's comment, right? I think I do give Paul Pogba his credit, in the earlier days, when he was performing, I think with Ibrahimovic, right? I think, they made a good combo. And then that was when I see, Paul Pogba, and I think that he's worth his price tag. But it's just recently, in this few seasons, it's just really not showing up. I don't want to, if I even thought about last season, about all the drama that he has with Mino Raiola, that he wants to leave, and all the time during COVID, he's just like wearing Juventus jersey, doing his workout. He has his own reason to that, which we don't want to question about, but it's just really not showing that he's making that much of impact that we kind of expect from someone like him when he was in Juventus form, you see. So I think that comes to the time that we have the frustration that we have when this midfielder is not performing that well for us.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. Tristan, you'll go for it first. I hope.
Yep. Let's go back to what we talked earlier. All right. Pep
Thank you, Weakness.
Without KDB. Comment from Weakness 7. He can survive without KDB, Gundogan, Laporte. Klopp can do without VVD and Thiago. Can Ole survive without Bruno? So, just Bruno alone, can he? So, Aiman, can you just guide me to your answer, please?
Well, this is a very, very fun one, isn't it? Because we are like looking like we are overly dependent on this January signing. Like before he even came in, we were calling out for him, and he came in, suddenly become a superstar for us, and then we have been like thanking him a lot, and looking at it as well, looking at his stats as well. He has been like involved in a lot of goals. He's been involved in most goals since he joined in, like even more than Salah, even more than Vardy, Kane, Mane, all sorts of players. So and then we see our own stats, like our goal stats. It's not really that much, and most of it came from him. So when Bruno's not there, is not fit, or is not like in good form, then we look a shadow of ourselves again. So maybe that's where someone needs to step in as well. People like, say, Rashford, or maybe Van der Beek in the making. We don't know,
Yep.
but somebody needs to step in as well. As what I love to see, although I hate to say it, but Liverpool, right? Firmino has
Yep.
been off. He has been off for a long time, but out comes Diogo Jota. Salah
Oh,
injured.
yes.
Out comes Mane.
Yeah.
Mane's out. Out comes Salah. Is just like the players completing each other's puzzles, but in United, it's just a big puzzle of Bruno. I don't know why.
Yes, exactly. I
So
think
now-
the question remains. Yes, Faris, go for it,
Yeah,
Faris.
so now, so you're saying that in a way, United is kind of a one-man team
One or two.
at the moment, one or two.
Mhm.
One or two.
So,
Ooh.
To be perfectly honest, like one or two or three.
I think
So
maybe
he-
Faris, what Ayman's trying to say is, I think United is trying to work around the place around thing. Fuck. Without further ado, bro. Vignesh, thank you so much for the comment, and thank you for bringing Ayman on board. I hope Ayman's answers actually impressed you. So yeah, all for it. So Vignesh, thank you so much. But Faris, what Ayman is trying to conclude is we are trying to make the player, all right, and we're going to work around the player, all right. Maybe he's not going to say that we're going to not a one-man team, all right, like the other time, like Cristiano Ronaldo and whatnot, all right. And the questions are still coming in, all right. Like Alvinder, thank you for coming in. All questions to the panel. Do you feel United is becoming overly dependent on Bruno? I think Ayman have answered to that. And what's the other one that we had? This the one. Ole's tactical brief on defending. Be like, go out there and have fun, boys. I mean, it is what it is, fellas. Jellyfoo, I think United needs to sort out the defense first because their attacking is good enough, but defense is bad. Maguire is in and out. De Gea can only do so much for defense. They just need a leader who can run defense, not just the captain. Need not be the captain. Faris, we are talking about Maguire here, but that key word, that name that really, really triggers me right now is the word David De Gea. All right, that guy. I'm not gonna slay him. That boy has carried us thick and throughout our entire United path, or till the time where he was in United's shirt. That boy
Yeah.
has carried us. Amir, if there's one time if you're carrying that scarf, I think it could be because of De Gea's save, or it was just out of nowhere. You guys were just doing it, killing it off. All right, so I'm just gonna bring up De Gea and Dino. All right, comparison. All right, yes, I know it's just after one game, and Dino is starting to show glimpse of it. David De Gea has been there in and out, but Amir, at the current moment, I'm gonna throw a simple question to you. All right. Would you rather prefer De Gea to start against the next team that United faces, or would you rather have Dino?
For me, De Gea, because he has played against. Wait, you mean the Champions League game or the Manchester Derby game?
It's the West Ham game, or anything. It can be any other game. It depends, because the thing is,
In the
you
future
know,
game.
Ole. It can be out of nowhere. Later, he signs Romero last minute, and Romero starts to play on Wednesday. So you never know, right? So
mean,
yeah, the next United game.
If for the Manchester Derby, I just say De Gea should start because he had played against City for a couple of times already when he should start against City for me because he had versus City in more than how many years already. So he's an experienced player, and I think for Dino for us to say to start Dino to play for the first 11, I say he should be getting at least a couple games, like maybe start him in the Carabao Cup or FA Cup so that he can gain the experience of it.
But he already got experience, right, man? He played for Sheffield United, no, Premier League club last season, no. So for me, I think De Gea has his time already. His time is over. He's gonna pack his bag, go back to Spain, maybe Madrid. I think it's time for Dino to shine in Man United. I just have this romance for youth keepers and whatnot. I mean, me being a keeper myself, but I think the year is over lah. So I think we're gonna stop hearing this kind of chants for the gear, and it's gonna be
Let me
Henderson.
be honest. He's big, he's brave, he's Spanish Dave. He makes great save. He never shaves. He's flying through the air. Come and have a shot if you dare. Ted,
Well,
I'm gonna go to you, Ted. Faris, look at that, Faris. People are trying to say or trying to slay De Gea right now, but the thing is, at that point of time, De Gea was carrying us through thick and thin. I mean, there were games whereby we definitely know that we're going to lose, but he stepped out of nowhere. But out of nowhere, right now, Dino, all right, had a few decent games, and he had a stellar season at Sheffield United.
yeah.
How is he going to be? I mean, as a manager, is going to be very difficult. It's either you keep your number one consistent, or either you just say, you trust your gut and say, okay, let's go with the youngster, who probably might just end De Gea's career, though. Where do we go from here?
I don't think we will really end De Gea's career. For say, I really believe that we should be rotating between De Gea and as well as Dino. I think both are fantastic players as well. For me, I feel De Gea, it might be something that's temporary. It might not be long that he's continue to be in this form, because this guy is world class, man. I mean, you think about it. There were many fantastic saves that he makes for us, and I still feel that keeping him when we play different games to rotate itself is good for Dean to have the amount of exposure that he needs. Playing in a big club like United, facing the opponents that he is facing itself. But I definitely think that De Gea still deserves to be here with us. That's my take.
But what if a 50 million price tag comes knocking on your door in January?
50. Hello, 50.
Yeah.
Are you saying 50? Come on,
Bro,
if
how many
Maguire
years-
can,
how
if
many
Maguire
years
can
has he
cost
left with, bro?
75 million or 80 million,
We
can
can left with. You tell me
50
lah. How
million.
many years?
Come on. But okay, then again, fair enough. If a 50 million price tag comes in, that's it. Madrid wants to buy De Gea again. How though? Alright, you got the answer. She just did this. I think, okay, this means we can go. Amir.
So whatever
I'm
she
gonna
said
give
just
you-
I
now,
mean, if De Gea want to
Yeah.
leave, then I think for the price tag should be fine. I mean, he have done enough for us already.
You got
Can,
that, Shala.
can I say something, Faris?
Go for it. Go for it.
My personal take here is that De Gea is no longer young. Then is still young, you see. So to be honest, if he can still fetch us a 50, right, and for him to be back in Spain, where he's a Spanish, right, I think
yeah.
that would do him a favor as well, you see. It's not that we don't want him anymore, but it makes business sense. It's a smart decision, I feel.
So 50 is decent lah. Joe, hear that? 50 is decent lah.
Okay, all right. The thing is, I'm done people slaying me yesterday at Facebook. So if 50 is good, then 50 it is, man. I mean, if we can actually get something out of De Gea, I think De Gea is about 31
Yeah, I
years
think
old.
it's because the years
So-
he's left also, it's quite in the business sense, it makes sense.
So we're gonna wrap the De Gea comparison with Dino today, right now. I'm gonna go one round. I'm gonna start with you, Amir. Amir, is it gonna be De Gea or Dino to start the game against Leipzig?
For Leipzig, Dino, for the City,
No.
Manchester City.
I'm not gonna hear it. I don't want to hear. Oh, maybe Leipzig or City is strong defense. No. Straight up, next game on the list. If you are the manager of United, who are you gonna put as your number one? De Gea or Dino?
De Gea.
Look at that, 50 million, and you want to sell him, but you still want to play him. Ted, what's your
Play
take?
him when you can, sell him when you can also lah.
Ted, how about you?
I'll play Dino.
You played in Ayman. One word. I've been looking for one word.
Oh my god, this is gonna be tough.
Always-
Because the big
always
news
put
is,
you
no, the big
to
news
it.
is, I cannot say Dino because De Gea is fully fit now.
You got the point. You got the point.
He
You got
is
the point.
finally fully fit. The news has just been on.
Yeah,
He's traveling
finally
to
fully fit.
Germany.
Oops. The thing is, Faris, remember last week we put him in the same situation, and today we are putting him in the same situation as well.
You know why?
Guys,
Because he is Ivan.
No, because Dino had a fine game. He's got a
Yeah.
super stop from that Cresswell free kick, remember?
Yeah.
No, and it's not that stop. It was one of the one-on-ones where he saved as well. Which
Yeah,
sometimes-
the one-on-one as well.
Yeah.
Two
So
world-class saves. Or three.
I like the way Ted and I made her just stated. I made was like, okay, that's it. I'm going for De Gea. Ted was like straight up, let's go for Dean.
We are all playing
It's okay.
devil's advocate.
It's okay.
here.
I'm not gonna put you in the devil's advocate because I will put you in the same spot
Mhm.
towards the end of the show where we're gonna have a few more episodes for now. All right, but for now, we will take it as either Dean or De Gea may start. All right, but Faris, I want to have your opinion on this. All right, someone who's not a United fan, I want to know your opinion on this. Who would you start if you are the manager of United?
You want a biased one or a neutral one?
Give me a neutral, bro. I don't want bias.
If bias, I know he's gonna start League Run, what?
No lah, if biased, I'm just for me, I think Dean. He has that whole season with Sheffield United. He had a splendid season, and he almost denied a win for Liverpool last season. So I was so amazed by that, Then I think now it's time for Dean to shine. So
Perfect.
It's gonna be Dean.
I think looking at some of the comments whereby Jellyfood just said it, Leipzig United to start with De Gea. Some are saying, Rafis, thank you for coming in. Agree. Faris, De Gea time is over. Finish. Like what troops will say in AFTV, should give more time to Dino. And De Gea is still relevant. De Gea to start. Okay, guys, I think we're done. The thing is, we are over. It's confirmed. I think people still want David De Gea to start. For all those that is commenting De Gea, if he ever makes another mistake and you guys go crazy on Facebook, I'm coming for you guys. I'm coming for you. You had the choice. You had the chance to start, but no, you guys start De Gea. All right. Fellas, thank you so much for chiming in and coming
But
up
either
with
ways,
review.
either ways,
Yep.
either keeper start for Leipzig's game.
You don't start.
Europa is coming to town.
No.
Where did that come from?
Come on, Faris.
I just had to do it.
You just had to do that, right? You had to do that in a Christmas song, bro. Of all time. But Faris,
In December, bro.
before Europa comes in, all right? Before Europa comes in, we are on to our next segment. The segment where you are the most happening in this. Your favorite part of the segment, fellas. Take us away, Faris. Take it away.
It's
This is
the
what I
meme
want
of
to
the week, man. It's the meme of the week. I've been scouting through the internet to find the meme of the week. And
Joel's Facebook post.
I don't need to go far. I just need to go to friends search, and first of all, I saw
Joel.
this. In being a United fan, that's the pre-game nerve. He was very loud in WhatsApp before the game. Blah, 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 blah. Then we have the first half discuss, the 60th minute hope, and the post-game shamelessness. So let me see.
Who posted that?
This is his halftime. Let me do it with my best Joel accent.
Okay.
You took off Cavani and VDB. Both Pogba and Marshall was awful, yet they are still playing. This is an absolute joke. West Ham is winning this one with ease. Hashtag United in shambles. I was laughing my.
I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done for the day.
Then we had that 3 goals, full time, yada yada, and we saw this. What a lad! And a bar he's turning out to be a true game changer along with Marcus Rashford. MBE and not forgetting all his goal, Chuan Mata. Beautiful weekend to wake up. To all my fellow Devils and everyone, have a great Sunday ahead.
Abid,
I mean, this is not wrong though.
It's wrong. No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. But,
Guys, there is an updated to that post of the first one. All right, I did say PS ... whereby these didn't age well. Clearly, I was slated by my own friends. All right, they come guns blazing at me. It's like, guess what? These were not the fellas where United were losing and they were complaining to me. The thing is, the moment United win, boom, the entire devil advocates has come running to me. But it is what it is, man. I mean, that big fan.
It is what it is, man. Yeah.
If you looked at the 45 minutes, like what Ted said, you almost gave up. Ayman, that's it. We ain't gonna come back. Ahmed was like, oh my god, here we go again. Everyone was feeling the same.
I mean, there was nothing wrong to it. I'm just saying that the new 2020, you guys were so used to winning at halftime, blah blah blah. But now 2020 is a new breed of United fan. You got the pre-game nerve, the halftime disgust, the 60th minute hope, and the shameless. Luckily, you didn't came out with any shamelessness posts, but you did text me on WhatsApp. It's gonna be a great day if the Liverpool lose to the Wolves. But thank God it didn't happen, lah.
That didn't age well.
Yeah, thank God it didn't happen. Then we go.
I'm just speechless to what I said. I mean, we leave that Wolves and Liverpool section to another day on Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, you guys will feature that. But fellas, the thing is, our consistency, all right, has been so poor. All right, this is going to be Ted's favorite part of the show. All right, has been so poor that we have to play certain players, all right, in certain positions where people thought, okay, that particular player is going to be the best in that position. But guess what, guys? Guess what? We decided to play Anthony Martial, the French magician or whatever they're calling him. I don't know. And they decided to say, okay, look, we are going to play Anthony Martial throughout the season as our new number 9. And he will be the one, all right, leading us. For the audience and all the people out there watching, guys, please chime in with your comment right now. We are touching base with the player in focus. All right, I want to know all your comments. Tune up, switch it, tweak it. It's Anthony Martial, my favorite player, as they have said it. We are going to slaughter him today. Ted, I'm going to go straight to you first. All right, I'm going to go straight to you first. Chances after chances after chances. Faris, don't laugh. I know you're laughing in this. Chances after chances after chances. Till to the extent we gave him a bloody big damn goalpost to even score. And he still can't convert it. Talk to me to it, Chef. Talk to me.
I don't know. I really don't know why he deserved the shirt number 9. I think last season itself, like previously they were giving him a lot of excuses, saying that because he's not in the number 9 shirt, he can't perform. And then he's like in his number 9 shirt already, and then he still doesn't perform. And then I was telling my friend like recently the way he plays, he's the worst number 9 shirt guy I ever see on the pitch. Then I was like, my friend and I were talking like something along like, maybe sooner or later Lingard can come back again. He can join the bench. They can rotate here and there. Yeah, because he really don't deserve to be there. Which I don't understand why Ole is playing him. All respect. We want to support and be behind our players. But when players they don't deserve to be there, they should not be even played. And then you can see clearly for the first half itself, he's not even performing. He's not making an impact when he's just so near. And then he's just not converting it. And then I don't know why they Ole changed Cavani away and then still put him on pitch. So
that was the moment where every United fan feel, because we didn't know that he was actually injured or pulled a muscle or whatsoever. None of the updates were given. I mean, unless you're on Twitter, then yeah, you will know it. But as a guy who's neutral, you're not through any socials, watching the game in and out, it was just there. I'm going to go to Amir. I'm going to give Ayman a break. I'm going to go to you, Amir. Amir, when that sub was made, all right? When the sub was made and you were thinking, okay, Bruno and Rashford is coming on. It's definitely Rashford for Martial. It's a one-on-one change. No, it's a no-brainer. It's not rocket science. But the moment you heard like Anthony Martial is still staying on the pitch, what were your thoughts on this? Were you like furious? Because I was going mad at home. I was going mad. I almost flipped my entire table. What was your reaction to it?
You know, at that game I was watching with my friend. To be honest, when they didn't stop Martial, we were laughing lah actually, because like how on earth soldiers can still put him and didn't sub him off for that game lah. But to say that, honestly, that game he was playing badly, I suppose to say. But then, to say that he is the worst number 9, I would not agree with that lah. Yeah.
Worst number 9 is just an understatement, Amir. Aiman, you're going to put the hammer to the wall today. All right? I don't care if you're going to play at devil's advocate or whatsoever, because I know when it comes to this bugger, I think it's just hell breaks loose. That's it. The thing is, right now, I can't even think, or I can't even put a position to him. I don't know where is his better position. The thing is, even if I want him to warm the bench, I do not even want him to come. I don't even want him to come on. So, speaking of which, Ayman, what is his best position at this moment now?
Okay, so we look at things after COVID, all right? So before COVID, he is like on, off. But after COVID, after the football restarts, he was being deployed more as a center forward who loves to drop deep and being into very, very good positions where he scores goals for fun. He scored goals for fun last season, in which some of the goals are very, very huge that we even get into top 4. Yes, maybe you can say it was Bruno a lot, but his contributions are still a huge part of us going to top 4. But this season, he's had a shot in confidence. He's had a shot. I don't know if the Cavani introduction like made him overthink or having some sort of maybe like disillusion with something. There's a lot of things that may be happening in his mind. I don't know. But maybe for now, I think there's no position yet. Maybe just rest him a little while. Although, yes, he has been one of the fittest guys, although I see that he won't be traveling together with Cavani, by the way, newsflash. He's not going to travel to Germany. So maybe we need to give him some time, like how COVID works. Maybe like I saw some comments about his personal life issues. Maybe he's got that. Maybe he's the same as Ilicic. Just that this time it's his own fault. It's not it's not the woman's fault. It's Martial's own fault. So maybe take him away for a while, let him recover, and then we might see the best out of him yet again, because that's what we have seen of him after the COVID, right? But when he came back, maybe deploy him as a winger instead of an actual center forward, because like we have Cavani already as a center forward, and Rashford as well maybe can come in as well in a two top. So I don't see where Martial is going to move in this sort of manner, because he's not really like a two top kind of man. He's not really a single center forward as well. He's not a target man. So maybe we have to push him a little bit to the wings, in which I know he doesn't like it, but I think he plays better over there.
I think I do agree as well, but this is a better position for him right now. Martial's best position, Instagram, obviously, where he'll be busy to find a new girl to cheat on his current woman. I just think probably that could be his best position at this moment. We're just going to take a few comments right now. Boy, how we wish if this fella actually still stayed at United. Chicharito. This boy was a boy wonder, I think. Ayman, there is a guy who actually chimed in with you, Rafitz. Put back Martial at left wing forward so he can dribble the ball until to the corner flag. Yalah, macam. He will bring to all to the corner flag, then go all the way into London, go up the stadium,
and then go out of play just like that.
Go out of play. He will do, if he don't want me goreng, he will macam goreng all in the corner and he will do nothing. That's all this fella is good for. The thing is, We have already seen, like what I think Tristan have said it in his comment there. We have already seen his best. Let's him get over the rough patch. Don't ask for new choice like a spoiled child. I mean, guys, how much time are we going to give our players? Time and again. Is it every time these guys are coming in and say, "Oh, I've got family issues. I've got this issue. My girlfriend ran away. My dog is dead. My cat is crying, and I can't perform on the pitch." God damn it! You're a bloody professional. You earn millions of dollars. Do not give me the fact or do not give me the crap that you just come out of COVID. I'm tired. My fitness come back. You have coaches to regain your fitness back. So don't give me the bullshit. Don't give me the bullshit whereby, I've got to regain my fitness. Cristiano Ronaldo, 35 years of age, was out of COVID. He came back with a bag. What excuse that a young boy like him has? Nothing. Come on. Period. So stop giving me the crap of giving time to our players when their performance are bad as hell. Okay, I just had to get that off my heart, man. I mean,
but the thing is, like, when he's being like that, right? Surely it's got something to do with maybe like mixing personal life with work, in which we don't like that. But but maybe that is just what is happening to him. Like, we gave Pogba some time off before.
Yep, we did.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah.
Maybe we should give the same treatment to Martial and not start him every game when he's having a confident shot. I know that BS is a load of crap. Like, I feel there's a load of crap as well, but humans.
I think, is it time that the players actually starts to come up and own up and say, "Hey, boss, look, I need some time. I need to be dropped. Give me some time. I need some time away from the games." No, none of the players will say this because they just want to play week in, week out. Whether or not their form is off, they just want to play. It is a player's, I think it's just a player's thing, whereby you just come forward and say, "Look, I'm feeling a little off. My game is not good. I just want to take probably a game off. I'm not feeling good in this game. Maybe I don't want to play in this game, play someone else." No, I don't think so. Any of the players are going to say it. If one time they say it, I feel that probably they're not going to have the position back. Ted, what do you think of this? Definitely, it is what it is.
Not possible. I don't think anyone would say I don't want to be playing on the pitch itself. You see, every opportunity they would like to grab it, and I think you see there's like this ego that they have. Of course, they want to grab onto the chance, right? But it's really whether they deserve the chance. I think it's still really earning the chance. I think, to be honest, when you play under the time of Sir Alex Ferguson, he will not start Martial for sure.
Well,
definitely.
Speaking of cheaters, Ryan Giggs had an 8-year-long affair, and he's a legend of the club, man.
But he doesn't bring his personal emotion to the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. You had a very good point for it.
I don't see why, when your cat cry, when you I just don't like this kind of generation, this crop of players. This generation is too soft.
Faris, it's called, you need to have experience. You are able to actually have an affair outside, and yet you still run the pitch while on the pitch.
Exactly.
That is something that takes class, my boy. That takes class, actually. It's like players like Ronaldo and all this, whereby the Brazilian Ronaldo, whereby you can be partying that night of the day, and game time you still get to perform. I mean, gone are these players. Gone are the days whereby. Right now it's just big. Right now, if a player is off form, we just got to tell him, "Oh, poor my love, I'm going to give you some time. Take a lot of time. Take 2 or games, 3 games. Take the entire season. Come back stronger next season. No worries. Come on, wake up, fellas. This is Premier League. Professional footballers. We go hard, or we make it, or we break it. Simple as that. It is what it is, fellas. All right.
Yeah.
With the last point we say, can Anthony Martial, all right, still cut it at United? I'm going to start with Amir. Can Anthony Martial, all right, still have a career with the United? Missing chances of the chances. I mean, the boy is actually playing not too bad. He actually finds spaces. All right, I'll give him that. He finds spaces. All right, to actually be able to receive passes like that. But if you're not going to finish it, then why play number 9 or why? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Amir, tell me. Do you think this guy still has a career or has a life in United?
I mean, for now, maybe yes, because you do not know what the club is gonna maybe buy in player that playing as a winger, maybe the next transfer window. I mean, if they buy in new players, then maybe Marshall will feel that his position is in threat or something like that. Like he feels threatened that maybe other player might take away his position. So I think he can still perform if he played really well, or just put aside his problems and just focus on the pitch.
That's true. That's true. Ted, how about you? Do you think Anthony Martial have actually?
To be honest, right, I think maybe unpopular opinion. I don't think it has come down to the point that we should sell Martial. I think just let him rest. Let him really have some time off. We just can't start him. But
Yep.
I boil down to talk about something, right? Because we do have a lot of players at the bench, and we really don't want to accumulate that unless he comes back on form really soon. If not, maybe we can spend that better money somewhere else. Sorry.
Oh my god! I mean, the thing is, I'm not telling you guys to sell Anthony Martial, all right? But the thing is, if he really can't cut it, then I think we gotta look elsewhere for number 9, Ayman. Is that it?
Well, for now, like short term, it's Cavani, of course, because you got him. But we cannot just rely on Cavani for so long, right? So we need a proper replacement. Not a replacement for him, not a replacement for Martial, because I believe he's gonna be a good player for the squad depth. But we definitely need an actual number 9. We need an actual centre forward to actually bang in the goals, because we have been playing okay, just that we don't have somebody to actually kick the ball to the damn net. That's the thing.
It's just very, very difficult to watch. But the thing is, period, we will give him a chance. He is probably going to start against RB Leipzig, probably against Manchester City as well.
I think
maybe.
He's not traveling. I think.
Oh, it's not traveling. Oh, yeah, he's injured. Sorry, at the moment he's injured. Yeah, he picked up a very, very crucial injury as well. I think groin injury. I hope he recovers well. Maybe, just maybe, after this injury, it could be the turning point in his career at the moment, or in his form at the moment. So you never know. He might actually hit it off. Whew, that was such a hit. But I don't know what happened to me. The reason maybe why I flat out, maybe I was watching AFTV this morning, guys, in the morning and in the afternoon, and I was watching the likes of Troops and DT going at it. Possibly, maybe the demons of the Troops and DT went on to me, and I just went all out for him, guys. No offense, guys, no offense. But it was an intense battle, intense discussion of Anthony Martial. Ted, are you okay that we leave Anthony Martial aside for now?
Of course. Later, the fans will come attacking me.
All right, fellas, keep it going, coming in, fellas. For all those guys who are watching up there, please like, share, and subscribe to this content. It's me and Farid entertaining you guys on a Monday evening. Shack as hell, but we gotta do our job to keep the United fans happy, to irritate some United fans, and that's to see them being angry and coming right up. Faris, this is what we do, right? 10 years ago, we were just shitting it out, telling off everybody, boom, this, that, this, and 10 years later, we are given the chance to do on live, on air, on a stream. Yeah, thanks to Napshot and Anwari. So fellas, please like, share, and subscribe this content throughout the entire socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot, whatever socials that we have, fellas. And we have beautiful guests, Ted, Ayman, and Amir joining us today. So thank you so much, guys, fellas. And on to it, fellas. It was an intense discussion. All right. With that said, intense. All right. We're going to just tone it down a little bit. All right. We're just going to tone it down a little bit, chill a bit, and, let's have some fun here and there before we even get to the topic of RB Leipzig. So are you guys ready to play the game? Keep or sell. All right. Amir, I know you're very good at games. All right, you won it last week. All right, so this time, all right, you are the defending champion. All right, going up against Ted and Ayman. All right, fellas. So I'm gonna show you guys. All right, two players on screen. Okay, you guys gonna tell me we either keep them, sell them, or that's it. You either can keep one, sell one, keep both, or sell both. Depends on you guys. We'll go round the clock. We'll start off with Ted, Ayman, and we finish off with Amir. All right, every picture counts, brother. This is gold. This is the moment where you guys will be either hated or loved by the United fans that are actually chiming in right now. All right,
Oh my god, this is gonna be big.
And the first picture is I'm gonna go with the bang. All right, I'm gonna go with a bang. Okay, it is this, fellas. It is this. It is what it is. 10. Go for
I
it.
will sell Lingard for sure. Sell Lingard. Sell Lingard.
Preach it, girl. Preach it.
No, I will keep Martial, but
Okay.
Lingard, bye. Just bye.
Lingard, good time. But it's so nice to see his face, though. I've actually forgotten how his face looked like. Ayman, it seems like you don't remember the player on the left. Let me show you today.
No, I do remember him, of course, because of TikTok, right?
How about you, Ayman? Who would you rather sell and who would you rather keep? Or would you sell both or keep both?
All right, so there's a thank you phrase above Lingard's Manchester United badge. So thank you, Lingard. Thank you for the memories. Yeah, I'm selling him. But Martial, yeah, like I said just now, keep him for squad depth purposes.
All righty. And what about you, Amir? Who would you rather?
Sell Lord Lingard and then keep Martial.
Ooh, that's perfect. Faris, I'm not going to ask you because I know what's the answer going to be, but you will have your choice to answer this. Faris, the next one, Faris. Ted, let's go. Victor Lindelof and Luke Shaw. Ooh, this is tough.
I'm sorry, I'm going to say something. I'm scared the fans will be angry, but I'll sell both.
Oh, wow.
No. Lindelof has, although he has improved a bit, right, in recent games, for the past years that he has traumatized me, if I can sell him, thank you and bye. Sorry, guys.
Oh my, that's it. She's going to, Ted has said it. She will sell both Lindelof and Luke Shaw. Ayman, how about you?
I'm gonna put a thank you on Lindelof as well. But Luke Shaw, I think, is gonna be a spicy competition on left back together with Alex Telles, although it's a competition that he will lose, but good for our squad depth. So, but Lindelof is definitely a good buy, especially if we can get better defenders. Or maybe if we can put Tuan Zebe in there, like maybe it's time for the youngsters to come in as well.
All right. We'll just get a few comments here and there. All right, Mohammed. Now, Bill, don't sell Shaw and Lindelof. And Tristan agreed with Tristan hates these two players, Lindelof and Shaw. So it's definitely there. And Mark Horsegay, I will keep Lindelof and Shaw for depth. Good enough. And one more. Oh, wow. We are playing, sorry, what is that again? We are playing Football Manager here. Oh, yeah, bet. All right, interesting. And Siddiq has come up to defend and says, I would keep both because who is going to cover for them if we can't get good defenders to replace them? Okay, fair point, mate. Fair point. But this is just a game, bro. I mean, don't take it too serious. We had the serious battle with Martial earlier. This is just a chill time and go. Faris, I'm going to ask you this.
I want to keep Lord Lingard, bro.
Oh my goodness. Faris, say that again, Faris.
People want to keep Lord Lingard, man.
Faris, I think you got it wrong. His name, yes, bro. You got that. His name is Dino. Mamacita, bhai. Oh my goodness. I mean, how I wish I can keep Jesse still, man. I mean, it just creates great content for all of us, man. So we're going to... Amir. Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Oh, Celtic and Rangers won. Lingard. Mark, I know you are our tier one transfer news. But at the moment, I think even our local team doesn't want Lingard, bro. It's not about the price, but I think enough, Macha, enough. All right, Amir, what about you, Amir? Victor Lindelof and Luke Shaw. What are your thoughts? Who would you keep?
For me, I agree with what Ayman say. For centre back, if we can get, or maybe if we can get a good centre back, or maybe use Tuan Zebe, then I think we should just sell Lindelof away and just keep Shaw for backups.
Perfect. I mean, to answer to that, if we go to find covers, I mean, we still got Brendan Williams, though he's not really stepped up really well. But Luke Shaw over Brendan, I think I possibly take Brendan. That boy is born and bred United, so from the academy itself, we might keep him. All right. I'll save the last for the best. All right. So this is before the last one we hit this Ted, Daniel James, and Juan Mata. Daniel came to United with such high hopes, and then I don't know what happened. I mean, I still feel maybe that boy still have a lot in him. He's got a lot of pace. Juan Mata is slow, but that boy is all this goal, touch of class. That beautiful assist we saw for Rashford. Go for it, Ted. Who would you keep? Who would you sell?
To be honest, I don't think we can sell Mata yet. It's still good for us. For games, different games, sometimes we just need Mata in. James, I also won't say I will sell him. So, for me, I'm keeping both. But to me, is James, we definitely have to loan him. He's still not at the caliber yet to start for United. Yeah, for sure.
All right, fair enough. Nice points made by Ted. And what about you, Ayman? Who would you rather keep and sell? Juan Mata and Daniel James?
Yeah, again, same answer. I'm gonna keep both of them. Mata has been a fantastic backup. Like when we put him in, he's going to play fantastically for us. Like he's going to slow down the game a little bit, and we will be controlling the game if he's there when needed. When the game is looking far away from us, like what happened in West Ham game. Like when he came on, we got all the goals. But then James, for now he's still developing, right? He's a young player. He's an exciting talent. I think it's a signing for the future. So maybe for more game time, maybe he can go perhaps to a championship club, like what happened to Dino before. Maybe just to another Prem club to have a stellar season like what Dino had. So maybe a loan season is what he needs, more playing time to learn more about his own role at the right wing, and perhaps could be a fantastic player.
Just like what Mohammad Siddiq has said, Dan James was only supposed to be a cover. Our expectations for him were too high after his initial amazing burst of form. Yeah, that's true. Amir, what do you think of Daniel James and Juan Mata? But before you go there, you got a fan here, my boy. Fu, gila lah ni Amir. You must be somebody, my boy. You must be somebody. Go for it. Before that, Anwari, Faris. Such a beautiful time to see this boy. I thought this fella was very busy. Interesting. Yeah, that's why I thought you say very busy lah. I mean, I'm so tied up with things, but yeah, thank you so much, love, for coming out with the name. Mata could still fetch a selling value, a bit a low one, so United could take that up as a pocket change. Amir, you're going to be the one that's going to answer all the final ones. Who would you pick, Mata or Daniel James?
I will keep both.
Ooh, okay.
For Mata, personally, I want him to retire as a United player and then maybe be a coach for under 20 or maybe be an ambassador for United. Then for Daniel James, I think we only get him for one season. So, I mean, it's too early for us to say to sell him off away, just like that.
All right. I think people have said it. You guys have said it. The loans, the comments have said it. Keep Mata, loan out James. I think we are coming to say like James will be good for like what this Zul Zaba said. James will be good for mid-table teams like Newcastle or West Ham. Possibly maybe like what Faris mentioned. Loan out Dino, he came out good. Loan out James to possibly Newcastle, Leeds or West Ham. He might even come back good. But guys, this is the one, the last one. It's going to be very interesting. All right. I'm going to give you all a clue, a big one. One is a French and one is a Brazilian. Shit, Faris, that's like the biggest clue I can ever give them.
Right.
Like what the hell is it? Fellas, we are going to start with you. All right? Is it going to be Paul Labelle Pogba or is it going to be Fred the Man? What is it?
Okay, I'm going to keep the Brazilian, sell the French.
You're going to be very hated, Fred. You're going to be very hated. I'm going to go for the comments. I'm going to be looking for which comment it's going to be aiming at Ted right now. All right, but come on. Why, Ted? Why?
I really give it to Fred for his high work rate. You should see this season, the games that he participated. He really shows up. You see, I think this is the guy that we want. Not that I don't like Pogba. It's just that for him, his work rate sometimes it's like sometimes when he's in a good mood he shows up. Sometimes he doesn't show up. But we can't afford to always be thinking when he wants to show up, when he doesn't want to show up. You see. I think it's very critical for the game, and I feel his heart is kind of like not here anymore, which in that case, it adds on even more for him. I feel to maybe live on good terms with us.
Ooh, you have just started a whole lot of comment butting session. Faris, she has just started. Pogba out, hashtag is out.
Yeah, I really agree with her. Pogba is not an EPL player. Syria maybe, but not EPL.
Interesting, said Faris. I think maybe.
He's outside.
Or maybe La Liga.
Yeah, La
Ayman,
Liga.
I'm gonna put Ayman as the last. Maybe La Liga, Faris. You never know. Maybe he's been sharing his love for Real Madrid and Zinedine Zidane. But whether or not Zidane still keeps his job is another thing. So yeah, Ayman, you're gonna be the last for this. Amir, I know Pogba has been the love of your life for some time. I know that. He's been mine too for a moment. All right. Who would you rather keep or sell, or both sell and keep, bro?
Keep Fred, sell Pogba out.
Keep. Say that again. Sorry, bro. I didn't hear that.
Keep Fred and then sell Pogba. Pogba probably is a toxic player.
Say. I'm giving you 30 seconds to say your piece. Say that loud again.
Sorry?
Say that what you just said again. Repeat again, right?
Repeat yourself,
Okay,
man.
again, the reason why I want to sell Pogba out because he's a toxic player. He's still with United and yet he can say that he want to play with Zidane or something like that. I mean, if he's in United, he should focus on his work rate and give up his best in the field.
Yeah. Well said. Now we go to the devil's advocate. Ayman himself.
The devil himself, right?
The devil himself, Ayman. Put a full stop to today's comparison, or shall I say today's keep or sell game show.
Okay.
Who would you keep? Who would you sell, bro?
Fred is an easy one. Keep him because the passion is there. Don't judge him based on that PSG game, please. Because yes, I know he's been reckless and stuff, but he still shows up. He still performs very, very good. Pogba though, it's really a 50-50 thing. It's like it's so hard to do one thing because something's gonna happen. Something's bad. Another bad thing is gonna happen, right? If you keep him, like Ahmed said, it's gonna be a toxic one. But if we are selling him, it looks as if we are downgrading the squad a little bit. What Pogba needs, right, is a senior who will keep his head in check. Because at Juventus, he's having Pirlo over there. Like when he came in at United, when he came back at United, he got Ibrahimovic in there. So will he dare to do anything silly when Ibrahimovic was there? I don't think so. He never did. In fact, he performs a lot. So maybe what we need is a character in there to bypass Pogba. So I'm saying that until we find a suitable personality that will keep Pogba's head in check, take whatever millions we could. But if we could, then Pogba will be a huge asset. We need someone like, we need someone like Ibra. We need someone like Buffon, who is hot-headed. It will just shout at people not performing on the pitch, not the gaffer, but on the pitch.
Yep. I think at the moment, I don't think so. We're going to find anyone at the moment. But hopefully, Edison Cavani could be the guy who helps him get his form back. I mean, Pogba, like what a lot of people have said, on his good day, that boy is a wonder. Definitely a real wonder. But like this comment I've just said, Fred should stay. He's one of the hardest workers, even when so many of his own fans kept harassing him for one whole season. He put his head down, worked continuously to improve, and he's now much a better player. Yeah, look at Fred. I mean, the thing is, Fred has been getting a lot of hate, guys. A lot of hate. He puts in one performance, Nobody says anything. He puts in one bad performance and the whole world just starts slashing him. But that boy has been really consistent. As for Pogba, today he scores one screamer, the next day he go back to being square one. And that's who he is. That is Pogba. And do you expect us to just still respect him for that? No, come on. I mean, that is not United how it is. You are United through and through. Yeah, and sometimes like what Anwar say, that's the curse he has to live being Pogba, correct? That is Pogba himself. And it is. Oh, wow, we have another new comment that says, what do you mean by Pogba needs to be kept in check? Why? What's he done?
Oh.
Ayman. Ted and Ayman, I think let's go for this.
Right.
Ted,
Oh.
I'll start off with you, Ted.
What do you mean by Pogba needs to be kept in check? What he's done? I think it's about a lot of things that he hasn't done, you see. It's really not about all the things that he has done. I think he really hasn't shown proof to be worthy to play for every game, because sometimes like the first half of the game evidently on West Ham he's just not there. Like when we need him to be there, he's not there. So for me, I just really can't see him. And also the past few games itself, Ole hasn't really been playing him. I don't know whether there's any disconnect that he will have. So for me, I don't know. Just
all right. Fair point, mate. Fair point. All right. Ayman, what about you, Ayman?
All right, so this captain check comment was made by me, right? So I guess I need to explain a little bit more. So This guy, as we know, he is a very, very toxic guy. As Sir Alex has stated before, that Pogba, technically, he's a gifted player. He could be one of the best players in the world. He is so good on the ball. He's so good playing football, He's a very, very good footballer. But his ego is just this high that you need a personality. You need someone to made him not think that he's a superstar, that he can do whatever you want. There are some superstars that have this kind of high egos, but on the pitch he performs. So maybe we need someone to make Pogba that kind of player,
Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. To have the best player, I mean, you have a diva in the team, Pogba, in the mold of Pogba, Paul Pogba. Sorry. And you need captains to kick him in his head, to just give him a knock on his head and say, "Hey, play football. Don't do dancing. Don't do your diva stuff, lah. Just play football." I would love to use this, but sorry to use this again, but I'll take Henderson, the Liverpool captain, for an example, right?
Right.
So you see, because this you have Mo Salah, you have a diva in Mo Salah, and Henderson always kept him in check, be it in the field, off the field, in the training ground. So, and for United, you have you have Wayne Rooney when he was a captain. He did
Yeah.
You had the mold of Roy Keane. If
We need
Roy
someone like
Keane,
that.
yeah, if there's Roy Keane inside there, I think Pogba will have been won the Ballon d'Or, maybe. But that's why I agree with Ted when he needs to move to Real Madrid, because in Real Madrid he has Sergio Ramos behind his neck, breathing down his neck. You know what I mean? Keep him in check. So I think he should leave, lah. And yeah, what has he done to deepen? He has done nothing for me. In a neutral point of view, he has done nothing.
Oh,
Deepan, thanks so much for chiming in with your comment. I hope that actually answers your query or your thoughts on why Pogba needs to be kept in check. My take as a United fan, all right, as a guy who loved Pogba in and out, all right, anything Pogba does, I will do it. His hairstyle, I'll do it. So if there's one fellow who actually loves Pogba to bits, it's me and my brother. My friends can actually vouch for me in this, all right? But the thing is, I feel Pogba right now. Yeah, he can vouch for it. I'm Pogba in and out, boys. I'm Pogba. If Pogba has a tattoo on his face, I'll definitely put tattoo Pogba as myself. But the thing is, that boy, on his good heydays, that boy is unplayable. Nobody can go near him.
Yes, correct.
That fella has speed. That fella has technique. That fella has whatever a midfielder needs. Boom, that boy has it. But the thing is, when he came to United, he had shown some glimpse of that, but the consistency wasn't there. My take for Pogba will be he needs to be given time. All right, but what I feel is he's been played in the wrong system. He's been played in the wrong position most of the time. All right, I don't want to see Pogba as a 10. No, I want to see Pogba as a 6. That the guy that played side by side with Pirlo.
Yeah.
He had to play. But the thing right now is we do not have the player, all right, to play that anchor role to unlock Pogba. So I've told this to everybody. I will slaughter him and I will defend him as well. But right now, he tried his best. He's trying his best. So my wish for him is I hope Pogba gets back up and running because a lot of haters are coming for him. And Pogba, you are a diva, like what Faris and you guys and the panel that said it. Pogba is a diva of his own. Anything he does, even if he goes to his brother's wedding while being injured, you're going to be slated. That's Pogba himself. All right, he is what it is, fellas. Fellas, we are coming up to the end of the show. What a beautiful time to have you guys in there. Faris, it's been one hell of a time.
Yeah,
you
man.
and I hope, no, we are done and dusted. But Ted, Ayman, and Amir have kept us at bay throughout the entire show. It's been intense. It's been a little fun, and it's been interesting. But we're gonna just bring it up a notch lower. Faris, can you sing the song again?
Europa is coming to town. So you better watch out.
Better watch out, United. You better watch out. Go, Faris. Europa
is coming.
to town. Bloody hell! Why am I so happy singing that song? But the thing is, it's Christmas. It's Christmas, guys. But yes, with that said, fellas, guys, it's a do or die for United. Make it or break it. It is what it is. If we were to lose this, which is definitely could be happening, we are in. We are in. Europa League is possible, bro. It's possible. Amir. All right, we're just gonna go round the clock. We're gonna wrap this up shortly. What do you think? Do you think we will get the result needed for the Champions League qualification? Or you said no? We are gonna bottle it like we always do, and we are headed to Europa League to face the likes of the mighty Gunners.
I say confidently, I say we will win 3-0.
Wow.
And we will qualify for the next one of the Champions League.
Whew, 3-0, my boy. Amir, is it because Faris gave you that scarf and then you want to make Napshot proud and you want to earn another scarf? Is that why you're telling 3-0?
Okay, Leipzig, for me, without Werner, their performance is not really that good. I mean, they are still good. I mean, recently they drawn with Bayern 3-3, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but then they need a player like Werner to how say like I mean for me without Werner, Leipzig
basically if there's no influence in the team, you say they're going to crush. Yeah. Thank you so much, Amir, for saying 3-0 it is to United. Ted, how about you?
To be honest, I don't think about the new, right? Because we spoke about it, like Ole has been always using zonal marking. And then we always lose at corner, so it's new. It's a bit challenging. I'm going for 2-1. Yeah, because sometimes Ole just brings you surprises out of nowhere. When you think we wouldn't make it, suddenly he just someone appears to save his ass.
Oh my
2-1 that is.
2-1 to United. Another win. Ayman, hit it up. We will wrap it up with you.
First off, we are playing away. We're playing away. We always win.
Oops. Yep.
So I'm going to go for yet another 2-1 win. Not
right.
Possibly a big one, but an enough one because we rested bare 45 minutes. We rested Bruno and Rashford a little bit. And I think we are good heading into this, although we might miss Cavani, but I think we're good. I think we're good. But a draw is enough, remember?
A draw is enough. I think this set, Faris, look at that. It's definitely Europa League is coming. One
Oh,
win,
don't
one
lah.
defeat versus PSG. One win and one defeat versus Istanbul. Already won Leipzig, which means oopsie. Like what Anwari had said, come join us. It's found down there in Europa. 10 and Ayman, you guys predicted 2-1. Amir 3-0. 10 and Ayman, I hope the one goal that Leipzig is scoring is because of us. We score the own goal so that we can restart, get back in the second half.
What about yourself, Joel? What's the score you predict?
Oh, my goodness, this is where I hate it. Why, Faris? Why you put me in the thing? The thing is, guys, as much as I love United, I just feel we're going to bottle this. Really, really, I feel we're going to bottle this. I just feel we're going to lose this 2-1. I just feel, yes, I may be wrong. But the thing is, looking at how the team performs, that team performed really well against Bayern, guys. It's a 3-all. Come on.
You will be wrong, bro. You will be wrong. It's not going to be.
I will be wrong, right?
It's going to be.
Faris, how about
it's
you?
going to be a 3-1 defeat, bro.
3-1 defeat. All right. Okay, fellas. Okay. Next Monday, we will be back here again. And if United is into the Champions League knockout stages, slatter all you guys you want. I will take it. Faris will take it. Like I said, if United do not get the result they want, Faris, what is going to happen?
Europa is coming to town. I want to go
Not
do a
to town.
recording.
But it's coming to Manchester. Possibly, you never know. We are getting some comments saying that they are all saying that United is going to win. For all out there, guys watching, thank you so much for coming in with your comments. It's been one hell of a comment. Yes, they are saying Man U 1, RB 0. It seems like it's going to be another United victory. I hope so. And no, I'm not going to watch the game. It's too early to wake up. I've got a long week. I've got school and I've got all. Possibly Faris might wake up. I don't know. He might just wake up to watch the game to just irritate the shit out of me. But you never know. But there won't be a no halftime meltdown. You never know. Yes, Tristan. Yes, someone record this. We will do this. Someone record it. If we win Monday, I'm all yours. I will be the target board on Monday. We will do this. All right. But I have Faris to help me out. Fellas, thank you so much for watching. I hope myself and Nabil, no, sorry. I will not shave my beard.
I love this.
Shave your mustache, bro. Just your mustache. How about that?
No. I can't do that. I'm keeping it because it's November, fellas. Because after so long, I always do this. All right, so no shave November. I always do this. Nabil, I will do any other day, but not this. No more. All right, that's a good one. So guys, Ted, Ayman, Ahmed, thank you so much, guys. And the ones watching, I hope myself and Faris actually entertained you guys and had a good time with United show. So, fellas, it's been a good show. And do not forget, we have shows lined up this week. The Code Red is on Wednesday. Everything and all about Liverpool, the champions. We will be talking about the Liverpool Wolves game and also Liverpool Champions League. And do not forget, we will be back with the big focus on Friday to review the Manchester Derby and a few other games. So Ted, Ayman, Amir, I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you so much for all your comments. It's going to be a good time. And this is it. Me and Faris signing off.
Take care, man.
All United again. Boom.
Bye.
Thank you.